thought we were in trouble when Joe Biden was in, and there was problems there. And we thought, okay, Trump got in. He got in, and he's going to save everything. He can't. There's too many people already embedded. And the Democrats are already following along with these DSA candidates because they know they can't control them. If they take over, you're going to see what's going to happen. You need as many grounded Americans that get elected in this election. Now, Donald Norcross has not come out and said a word about the DSA. You know why? Because it's not popular for his party. That's why. So, in my mind, Norcross is a coward. He's a chameleon. He'll move side to side, side to side. It doesn't matter what it is. He'll change his positions. I'll give you an example. Norcross voted against no men and women sports. He voted against it. My own daughter over there went to a town hall meeting, and she got to ask Donald Norcross a question. He didn't know it was my daughter, or else he wouldn't have called on her. I said, he screens everything. So what I did was I created an email address for her. I put my wife's maiden name as her last name. I made up the question, and I put my mother-in-law's address. By the way, I didn't tell you that. I don't think. So that way she would get called on. So I had them go in first. And I said, I'll be in 5 minutes. I'll sit 5 rows back because when he sees me, he's going to know, you can't know I'm with you because he won't call upon us. Because he did it before. My wife and I were at a town hall, and he would not call upon us. He didn't want to answer the hard question. So my daughter asked him, do you believe that boys can play in girls' sports? And he actually answered like a Republican. He said, it's a mental health issue. He said, it's between the parent, the child, and the doctor. And then he kind of blew it off and said, hey, did you have fun, though, when you played sports? And she said, yeah, I did. He said, well, that's what it's all about. But then if it's a mental health issue, why are you voting against that bill to remove boys in girls' sports that think that they're girls? So who's the real Donald Norcross? That is the thing. So I'm tired of career politicians. It's over for me. I'm not a career politician, as you know. I'm a builder, and it's time to send a builder to Washington. And I'm talking to you guys because I know all you guys are going to vote for me. You know, but the thing is, but the most important thing is the messaging. I mean, if you were to go to out and ask somebody randomly, say, hey, what is the DSA? Who are the Democratic Socialists of America? They probably wouldn't know. Because they watch regular mainstream TV, and that's it. That's where they get their information from. Or they're just busy people. They don't pay attention like we do. You guys do. That's why you're here. And so the messaging is the most important thing to get out there. And you have to share that message with people. Even Democrats and unaffiliated, independents, because they may not know. And you'd be surprised how much in common you would have with the Democrat or an independent, not policy-wise, but common sense-wise.
That's right.
So, and you can disagree on policy, but when you get down to common sense, and they know when they know this information, then they're going to be scared like heck. They really are, because not a lot of people know about this, and they don't see down the line, down the future, because they don't pay attention like we all do here. So the message is important. We have to get everybody out there. We got to get as many Republicans out to vote as possible. In this district, there's 130,000 registered Republicans, 240,000 registered Democrats, but there's 210,000 independents.